second little tutorial film. This is connecting a motor to your device, and this is pretty much unrehearsed. I haven't quite worked out how I'm going to do this. I'm just going to stumble through, see how it goes. My desk is messy, so let's put me back up in the corner and see if we can get through this. I've got a roll of masking tape, which I'll move out of the way. I've got some little wires, these things, which have prongs at either end. I'm going to move those out of the way. I've got these wires, which are all tangled up. And these have, I just bashed the camera. These have crocodile clips at either end. That's what these are. So let's move those out of the way. I need a bigger desk for this. And that leaves us with the Knievelino, the device that we connected to the network in the last film. And this little thing, this is called a servo motor. It says micro servo on it. They're used for model aeroplanes, model cars, that kind of thing. And they're sort of rubbish little motors, but they're cheap, so we like them a lot. And they do a couple of things which are quite useful to us. You'll see that there are 3 wires that come out of the end of it, which are brown, red, and kind of muddy orangey yellow. Call it orange, yellow, something like that. There's also this little plastic thing, which can clip on the top like that. And you can put it on at different angles. You might just about be able to see on this camera. Oh, can you see it? Maybe just about. There are little kind of teeth around the edge of that drive shaft there. So that can go on the end, and you can use that. You can hook little bits of wire into those holes, like a straightened paper clip, that kind of thing. And you can use that to pull and push things, which we'll get to in a later session. What we need to do in the first case is get these wires connected to that. So let's see how we do that. I need a little bit of tack stuff, and let's pull that hold just about. So I've got these 3 wires, and the colours of these wires don't matter. What matters is which of these wires is connected to what on here. The wires in between, the colours don't matter, but we're going to run, just for the sake of convenience, I'm going to run with similar colours. So brown here, I'm going to push in a black wire. Red in the middle, I'm going to push in red. And orangey yellow on the end, I'm going to push in actual yellow. Now, those actually don't fit too badly, but I'm nevertheless going to take a little bit of tape. Ooh, not that much. And wrap that around. Trying to keep my hands in sight so you can see what I'm doing. So I've now got 3 wires, which I need to connect to different things around here. And I can't do that because they're the wrong sort of thing, which is where these come in, these crocodile clip cables. Oh, where's the camera? It's much further down than I think. So these are a bit long, so that gives you some flexibility about how you build things. So I'm going to connect a black clip to a black thing there. And I'm going to take that up because I don't want that coming undone. And I'm going to connect a red clip to a red thing there. Take that up, and if it doesn't fall off my knee, a yellow thing to a yellow thing there, and at this point it's all trying to fall off the table as well. Good. Right, so that's all connected there. Let's see if I can bring those around. Oh, look, it's even neat. Right. So now I need to work out which thing to connect to what. Black, which was the brown wire here, brown turned into black, goes to, you'll notice that the things around the edge of this have got little labels on, and the one up here is labelled ground. The red wire from the servo, the middle wire, turned into the red wire here, and that goes to 3.3V. This is like a battery. It's like the plus and minus ends of a battery, 3.3 volts and ground. So the servo now has power, and the remaining clip, this one, this was coming from the orangey yellow wire. This goes to, we can go to any of these, but the pre-programmed setting is the one labeled D5. Now you can just clip them on kind of edgewise like this, or you can kind of poke them through a little bit, which is quite good sometimes. I'm just going to clip them on like that. Right. So in principle, everything is connected. Ho, ho, ho. Let's see if this works. So here's a second board. If I send sad, you should see this move. Let's see if it works. I'm a bit nervous about this. Sad. Oh, and it just sort of sags down and then gradually returns back to its original position very slowly. That's a very sad, slow movement. If I send happy, then it does a cheery little wave. Let's try that again. I've got one of those little white plastic bits. This is called a servo horn. And if this one's stuck to a lolly stick, if I stick that on there, hold it like that, and oh, this is going to be really fiddly. Let's go to sad again and send sad. Oh. After a few seconds, it's played its response to the mood, and it'll just slowly return home. And if I send happy, it gives a cheery wave. Now, out of the box, that's everything that your device will do. It will respond to happy and sad, and all the other moods it won't do anything to. So one of the things we'll ask you to do is work out how your puppet or your pet or whatever you make, how that would respond to the other moods, and indeed whether those animations for happy and sad are right for your puppet. So the next film will look at how you can program your board to do different things.